What's happening, everybody? So I'm out walking the dog and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've seen come up quite a few times, and I've spoken about it myself because it is a great way to try and think and structure your food, but there's also a few issues with it, and this is where I think people's biggest downfall is. The 80-20 rule, eating 80% healthy, 20% sort of naughty, as you like to call it, and I've used that expression in the past. So the idea is 80% of the time you're eating, good, healthy, nutritious foods that fall in line with your goals and what you want to achieve, and 20% of the time you eat some foods that you love the taste of and that maybe don't necessarily fall in line with your goals as much. And that is great if your goal is to lose weight or maintain weight. It's great if that falls in line with the actual amount of calories that you need to be consuming to achieve that goal, whether it's weight maintenance or weight loss. But the thing is, even though 80% of the time you're eating good, healthy food, which is brilliant, that 20% of the time when you're kind of being a bit naughty could actually be making up more than 50% of your calories, because it tends to be more calorific foods. Foods that tend to taste a lot nicer, that are more palatable, tend to be more calorific because they tend to include all different types of ingredients. A lot of time tend to have more sugar in it or whatever to make it taste good, to make it palatable so that you like it. And the issue there is, even though you are doing that less than you are eating good, the sheer fact that it's probably higher in calories is probably why you aren't achieving what it is you want to achieve. So although you're only indulging 20% of the time, it's probably making up more than 20% of your daily calories. It's probably making up 50% of your daily calories. And that could be why you're struggling to get yourself into a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. So that possibly could be the issue with the 80-20 rule, and why you, if you're following that rule, are finding it hard to actually achieve what it is you want to achieve. So what you would actually be better off doing is figuring out your calories, figuring out your daily calories, maybe tracking your calories for a little while on something like MyFitnessPal, and working out what your maintenance is, working out what it is you need to be able to lose weight, and then taking it from there. And then what you might find is that if you keep eating normally and the way you normally do, but just track that, is that actually that 20% is a lot higher amount of calories than you actually realized. And that's what I would advise you do if you're stuck in this kind of 80-20 rule and still not managing to achieve what it is you want to achieve.